There are different balances that can be displayed in 2015. It's important to understand what each one means. First, let's start with the running balance column that's shown in the actual register. Reminder, you must be sorted by date for this to be populated. If I switch to another column, it will be blanked out. So if you lose your running balance, first thing to do is to check by clicking back on date. And yes, it'll correctly calculate if you're sorted by ascending or descending. One thing to note, and Quicken Essentials users will know this, is that scheduled transactions, even if they have not been marked as paid, are still calculated in with this running balance. Some people might have wildly inaccurate running balances. It's because they ignored old scheduled transactions because they never occurred. For example, Brandy Carter never paid me rent this month, but the running balance still shows the rent payment that she should have made. For those ones that you've skipped, you must go through and mark these as skip this instance. Now if we move up to the upper right of the window, you'll notice that there's the today's balance listed here. And that might disagree with the today's balance here, which is August 27th. What's the discrepancy? Well, this today's balance will not include the unposted scheduled transactions. It actually excludes them. Now if we go up and click on the today's balance, you'll see there's some other balances. Projected balance, that will calculate out all the future transactions that you're looking at, scheduled transactions, whether or not they've been marked as paid, and all transactions that you have actually entered. And you'll see view online balance. The online balance is actually what is being presented from your bank. Also at the upper right, if you hover over this informational icon, you'll see all three balances displayed. You'll see the today's balance, as it is listed if you manually chose it, and it shows you the calculation of the projected activity. And down below you'll see the online balance and the date that it was acquired. One last thing to note is that this today's balance that I was talking about earlier, those are the numbers that are displayed in the sidebar.